Hey there, my name is Ashton and I am a realtor with the Sure Group of RE/MAX in Baltimore, Maryland. I am coming to you recording my first episode of FAQ Friday. Well, it's not really my first episode because I've been doing this for a couple months now, and I got started not thinking, hey, I should be recording some videos of these, for you to watch along the way instead of having to read through, stories and content that I post online. So I'm coming back, recording my first 8 episodes, and my goal through this process is to just provide as much value to you as a viewer, as a family member, a friend, anyone out there that's interested in watching me talk. I am here to provide value about real estate. So FAQ Friday is where I answer 3 questions every Friday about real estate. And it can be anything from buying, selling, renting, investing, anything about real estate. And it could even be about, my job, because I often get questions about, what a typical day looks like for me, etc. So every Friday, I'm going to get on here and chat with you about 3 things that I'm commonly asked. So without further ado, I've already talked a minute and a half, might as well just jump right into it. So this week's questions, question 1 is, what is the first step when you're buying a home? Very simple, get pre-approved. I could rant on this for hours, but it is super important for you to chat with a loan officer before you start getting out there to tour homes. Now, it may be a good first step to connect with a realtor first, to kind of get accustomed to who you will be working with, because they can give you a lender recommendation. But there are a few reasons why you should get pre-approved as a number 1 step. And number 1, make sure that you can get a loan. And that is super simple, but there are certain standards in order to purchase a loan. If you're self-employed, this is especially important because there are certain things that, a loan Fannie Mae would need in order for you to purchase a home. Number 2, it makes sure that, the price range that you think you can afford and what you want to afford are aligned. So anyone could say get approved for a $500,000 house, but that doesn't mean that once they see what that monthly payment looks like, they might not like what they see. So it makes sure that those 2 things are aligned. And number 3, it makes sure that, when you go out there and you find the perfect home, it makes sure that all your ducks are already in a line, so the process is a lot less stressful. So that is that. Question number 2, do I have to pay my realtor when I'm buying a home? And the answer is no. And so what other reason other than to hire a realtor to help you? So when you buy a home, you actually do not pay a commission to your realtor. The seller actually pays both the listing agent and the buyer agent commission. So when you sell a home, keep that in mind. You can even hire a realtor to help you find a rental, because the landlord pays, your realtor their commission there as well. So it's free. So why not hire a professional to represent your best interests? And number 3, how long does it usually take to buy a home? This is, really dependent on a few things. So it really depends on what you're looking for, where you're looking, and honestly, how picky you are. So I would usually say 30 to 45 days, give yourself to, get the process started and find a home. And then from there, you have another 30 to 45 days to go through the process of having your home inspection, getting the loan, and then ultimately settling on the home. So when you're working with a lease, this is especially important to consider. And I would just say give yourself at least, 3 months to make sure that you can comfortably, search for the right home and then get through the process. Obviously, this should be also something that you chat with your realtor about, because if you're looking in a particular neighborhood, hello Locust Point, you definitely want to give either, more or less time, just depending on, what's out there, how much inventory, etc. So I hope this was helpful. Again, I just want to provide as much value to you as possible. If you are looking to make a move anytime, feel free to reach out, use me as a resource. Again, my name is Ashton, and you can always reach me at 443-604-1546. Again, I work with the Sure Group of RE/MAX in Baltimore, Maryland, and I help, people all over Maryland. So if you, need any help, feel free to reach out, and see you next Friday.